Most of us do, without a second thought. But what if I told you that simple act of sharing could be putting your entire digital home at risk? When your guests connect to your main network, they're on the same digital highway as your personal computer, your smart TV, your security cameras, and even your private files. An accidental click on a bad link or a device that already has malware could potentially expose everything. So, how do you be a great host without compromising your security? The answer is simpler than you think. A guest Wi-Fi network. Think of it like a digital guest bathroom. It gives your visitors everything they need, in this case, internet access, but it keeps them separate from your private spaces. A guest network is a completely isolated quarantine zone that runs on your same router. It lets your friends stream videos and scroll social media to their heart's content, while creating an invisible barrier that protects your computers, smart home devices, and personal data. This isn't about not trusting your friends. It's about being smart and secure in a connected world. It gives you security, privacy, and control. So, how do you set one up? First, you need to check if your router supports a guest network. The good news is most modern routers from the last 5 or so years do. Next, you need to access your router's settings. There are usually 2 ways to do this. The easiest method is through a dedicated smartphone app. If your internet provider gave you the router, or if you have a system like Google Home Aero or another mesh network, there's probably an app for it. The second way is through a web browser on your computer. To do this, you'll need your router's IP address. Just flip your router over and look for a sticker. You'll usually find the IP address printed there, often something like 192.168.1.1. Alright, let's walk through the setup. Whether you're in an app or a web browser, the first step is to log in. Once you're in the admin panel, look for a section called Wireless Network Settings, or something similar. Inside that menu, you're searching for an option labeled Guest Network, Guest Access, or Guest Wi-Fi. Found it? Great. Now, just enable it. The next step is crucial. You'll need to create a name for this new network, which is called an SSID. Make it obvious, like your name _ guest. Then, create a strong, unique password for it. Do not reuse your main Wi-Fi password. That would defeat the whole purpose. Many routers also offer pro tips like setting bandwidth limits so your guests don't slow down your gaming, or even setting time limits for access. Once it's all set up, how do you share it? You can simply tell your guests the new password, text it to them, or, for the ultimate convenience, see if your router's app can generate a QR code. Your friends can just scan it with their phone's camera and connect instantly, no typing required. A few best practices to keep in mind. Make sure you're reusing WPA2 or WPA3 encryption for security. If you host people often, it's a good idea to change the guest password every few months. And when you don't have guests, you can simply turn the guest network off for an extra layer of security. So there you have it. Setting up a guest network is a simple, incredibly powerful step to securing your smart home. It lets you be a fantastic host while giving you complete peace of mind.